Packers' Aaron Rodgers after fifth straight loss. I hope we just dig deep and find a way. The Packers find themselves on the precipice of a lost year with half a season still to play, a near impossibility in the Aaron Rodgers era before 2022. After amassing 39 regular season wins and 2 NFC Championship game appearances in the team's first 3 seasons under head coach Matt LaFleur, the wheels appear to have officially fallen off following a 15-9 defeat against the previously one-win Detroit Lions. But for as bleak as things appear and as poorly as he admittedly played on his first 3-interception day since 2017, Rodgers is still not ready to wave the white flag. When I decided to come back, it was all in, and I don't make decisions and then hindsight 2020 have regrets about big decisions like that, Rodgers told reporters when asked about his decision to forego retirement over the offseason. So it was all in, and this is a lot of life lessons for sure this year. But luckily, it's not over. There's a lot of games left. We'll be counted out, probably by many. And we'll see how we respond. There is a growing amount of evidence for Green Bay to be counted out moving forward. The Packers have lost 5 straight contests dating back to their London game against the Giants on October 9, and their most recent defeat against Detroit was born from a cavalcade of mistakes that aren't necessarily indicative of a good team in a slump. Rodgers and company did move the ball well. The offense amassed 389 yards and Rodgers had a season-high 291 passing yards. The only time the offense failed to cross midfield was when the Packers received the ball with 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter and took a knee. Yet somehow, someway, the Packers came away with single-digit points on the day. On Green Bay's first drive, a 13-play, 88-yard odyssey that seemed destined for 7, Rodgers threw an interception from the 5-yard line after it glanced off a helmet near the line of scrimmage. The second drive had similar prospects, with an identical end. After failing to score from the 1-yard line on 3 straight plays against the NFL's 32nd ranked defense, the Packers got creative with their 4th down attempt, sneaking left tackle David Bakhtiari off the line for a possible touchdown catch. Bakhtiari was open, but Rodgers' pass fell short and into the arms of Lions defensive end Aiden Hutchinson. It was the first time the 18-year veteran has thrown 2 red zone picks in a game. Rodgers' third interception, his second to defensive back Kirby Joseph, came with the ball spotted at the Lions' 23 on yet another game-swinging play as the offense was knocking on the door. Those errors, as well as 2 possessions that ended on downs in Lions territory and the fact that Rodgers led the team in rushing with just 40 yards, rendered a strong performance by Green Bay's defense moot. Pretty disappointed, Rodgers said following the game. That about sums it up. The offensive disappointments have become a common refrain for the 2022 iteration of the Packers. Already the 26th ranked scoring offense coming into Sunday, Green Bay's 9 points are its worst scoring output since the season-opening 23-7 loss against Minnesota. Worse yet, the injury bug bit the Packers hard Sunday. Wide receiver Romeo Doubs departed with an ankle injury after Green Bay's first defensive play of the game. Running back Aaron Jones, ankle. Cornerback Eric Stokes, ankle/knee, linebacker Rashawn Gary, knee, and wide receiver Kristen Watson, concussion evaluation. All key contributors followed him thereafter to the sidelines. It will be a tall task at this point to right the ship even if Green Bay does return most or all of those who left Sunday's game injured in the near future. Despite Rodgers' noticeable frustration throughout the loss, he still sees a course to do so. I've been counted out many times in my life, as have many of my teammates, and I hope we just dig deep and find a way, he said. We truly will be underdogs for many games moving forward. Hopefully we can embrace that. We've got 2 games at home. Gotta go win those 2 games in a week. And then this thing looks a little different. Green Bay's next 2 home games come on November 13th against the Cowboys, and 4 days after that in prime time against the Titans. If the Packers emerge from that gauntlet with 2 surprising wins, the road back to .500 doesn't get any easier. The currently unbeaten Eagles await the Packers on Sunday Night Football in Week 12.